On February 16, 2022, a tragic incident occurred in Jacksonville Beach. Jared Bridegan, a 33-year-old man, was fatally shot, disrupting the once serene coastal community. This shocking murder involves a 2-year-old witness, and there's a lot more to this story. So guys, join us as we unravel the mystery behind the death of 33-year-old Jared Bridegan, a father of 4. With that said, let's dive in. Jacksonville Beach, Florida, known for its inviting atmosphere and vibrant lifestyle, unexpectedly became the backdrop for Jared Bridegan's twisted case back in 2022. Jared, a skilled videographer and experienced designer, held various roles including senior UX designer at Canopy, director of UX at Web.com, chief technology officer at Clean Simple Eats, and senior design manager at Microsoft. Beyond his professional life, Jared's personal journey included his first marriage to Shanna Gardner in 2010, with whom he had twins Namid Liam and Abigail. Unfortunately, their once promising family life faced challenges, leading to their divorce in 2015 after 5 years of marriage. Despite the divorce, Jared and Shanna maintained a friendly relationship, and he regularly visited his twin children at her home. In 2017, Jared found happiness again with Kirsten Bridegan, whom he met through a dating app. They got married in October of the same year, and in August 2019, they welcomed their first child, Bexley. In 2021, their second child, London, was born. On the other hand, Shanna remarried in 2018 to Mario Fernandez, and life seemed to be improving for Jared. He had a fulfilling job at Microsoft, and his family life appeared content. However, an unforeseen tragedy struck on the evening of February 16, 2022. Jared had just dropped off his 9-year-old twins at his ex-wife's home and was on his way back to his residence in St. Augustine with his 2-year-old daughter, Bexley. Near the Sanctuary neighborhood exit, he had a flat tire. Now, while attempting to clear the road, an assailant approached and shot Jared multiple times in front of his terrified 2-year-old daughter. The atmosphere after the gunshots was disrupted by unanswered phone calls to Jared, eventually answered by a police officer. Jared's wife, Kirsten, was informed that their daughter, Bexley, was safe, but urged to come to the police station immediately. There she found Bexley quietly coloring in a book, and the devastating news of Jared's fatal shooting shattered her world. The police investigated the crime scene, finding Jared's belongings, shell casings, and evidence that bullets had struck the interior of the vehicle close to where Bexley had been seated. Despite these details, the police lack crucial evidence, and the investigation faced setbacks. Weeks later, a dark-colored Ford F-150 truck was identified as a vehicle of interest, but no significant breakthroughs were reported. A reward offered by First Coast Crime Stoppers grew to $50,000 by May 2022. The police suspected the murder was a carefully planned attack, indicating the assailant knew Jared well. However, this remained a hypothesis, and the case hung in limbo, leaving Jared's family desperate for answers and justice. Friends and family held a vigil, expressing hope for a break in the case, while the police continued their diligent investigation. However, Kirsten didn't sit idly. She took matters into her own hands. She printed images of the car of interest and created an Instagram page dedicated to seeking justice for her late husband, Jared Bridegan. Despite her efforts, 6 months passed, and yet the case remained unsolved. However, in August 2022, the case gained momentum again when a 61-year-old man named Henry Tenen was arrested on a felony driving charge. His vehicle resembled the one the police were searching for, and while in custody, authorities extensively questioned him about Jared's murder. After thorough discussions and interrogations with Henry Tenen, detectives concluded that he was involved in Jared's murder. On January 25, 2023, Henry Tenen was arrested on murder charges related to Jared's death. In court, he entered a plea of not guilty to counts of second-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, accessory after the fact, and child abuse. However, the case was far from over. The arrest didn't signal the end, it was just the beginning. Startling twists were beginning to reveal themselves. State Attorney Melissa Nelson stated that authorities believed Henry pulled the trigger but didn't act alone. The investigation continued, hinting at more complexities. During interrogation, Henry revealed that he had been a tenant in a Jacksonville property owned by Mario Fernandez San, the current husband of Jared's ex-wife, Shauna. This revelation shifted the focus to Mario and raised suspicions about Shauna's involvement. The police interviewed Mario, who denied any involvement, and Shauna, whose innocence came into question. Shauna, in a TV interview, asserted her innocence and claimed not to know who might have committed the murder. Detectives found it intriguing that Shauna didn't attend Jared's funeral and didn't allow their children to visit, adding more layers to the complex case. At this point, the police delved deeper into Shauna and Jared's past relationship, searching for clues that could explain a motive for the premeditated murder. The police uncovered reasons that might have been a motive. It was revealed that Jared and Shauna had a turbulent marriage filled with frequent arguments. According to Shauna, Jared was abusive, while Jared claimed that Shauna was controlling. This toxic relationship ended in divorce in 2015. After their divorce, they appeared outwardly fine, but it was challenging to believe that they had truly moved beyond their troubled past. While Shauna's involvement in the crime was being questioned, an arrest warrant was issued against Mario. The specific evidence behind it wasn't disclosed until March 16, 2023, when Mario was arrested and indicted by a grand jury on charges of first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, solicitation to commit a capital felony, and child abuse. Authorities revealed that they found 3 handwritten checks from Mario among Henry's bank records obtained in October 2022. Although both suspects' warrant affidavits were heavily edited, they highlighted discrepancies in Henry's initial claim that he had spoken to Mario only once in May after his lease ended in February 2022. Phone records showed 35 contacts in February, 30 in March, and several more in May and June. Before Mario's arrest, Henry pleaded guilty to second-degree murder with a weapon and agreed to testify truthfully against any accomplice. On August 17, 2023, Shauna Gardner was arrested at her parents' residence in West Richland, Washington, for the first-degree murder of her ex-husband. The indictment alleged that she and Mario conspired to kill Jared and solicited Henry to carry out the act. State Attorney Melissa Nelson's office announced that they would seek the death penalty for both Shauna and Mario. In a statement, she said, "Shauna's arrest marks the end of one terrible chapter in our pursuit of justice for Jared, and now we enter a new one. This next chapter is expected to be painful, and we anticipate justice being carried out to the fullest extent of the law." At this time, Shauna was awaiting extradition to Duval County, Florida. She had not entered any plea or been arraigned yet and remained in Washington. Her next court date was scheduled for September 14, 2023. During her extradition hearing on September 14th, Shauna appeared on screen from the Benton County Jail via WebEx. The judge informed her that the court had not yet received the governor's extradition order, which meant Shauna would stay in Washington for a few more weeks. The hearing was adjourned and rescheduled for October 19, 2023. Although the final verdict has not been decided, it seems both she and Mario are likely to be behind bars for a long time. In her latest interview, Shauna expressed shock upon learning about her ex-husband's death. She recounted falling to the floor because she was devastated. Despite not always getting along, she acknowledged he was the father of her kids. Shauna stated she was unaware of what had happened to Jared, but fully cooperated with detectives and did not anticipate facing any criminal charges herself. So guys, what do you think about this twisted case, and what else do you think could have prompted Shauna Gardner to be a part of this? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And there you have it, guys. If you want more videos like this, be sure to hit that like button and share this video with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay tuned for more amazing content. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time.